Hello, everyone. I hope you're all keeping safe and well and coping with restrictions wherever you are. We've been working hard to set up the alternative assessments that start next week, and hopefully you're preparing fairly well for these. As they're different from exams, your preparation hopefully will focus more on the understanding than simply trying to remember things, but hopefully that's going okay. You will have had the timetable for when the assessments are set and when they're due in. If you have any questions about that, please try and get in touch with us via the student information team. We have done what we can to try and make these assessments as accommodating as possible to everybody. But if you have got real problems with the assessments, again, please make sure that the student information team know about it, and we'll do what we can to provide some advice and some help. If for some reason you're really unable to do an assessment, it is possible to apply for a deferral for reasons of illness of yourself or a family member, or self-isolation, or some severe problem with IT equipment access. So you can defer the assessments until the August period. We will be fairly accommodating about this, but we do need some justification, and we have a process to do this that you'll be sent some details of. Please try and make sure that this is for real valid reasons rather than just the fact that you haven't got around to finishing the assessment yet, because we want to try and make sure that everybody is doing the assessments at the sort of earliest opportunity that they can do. In that respect, with the scheduled deadlines, please try and work ahead of those. So if you've got a deadline at 4 o'clock on a Thursday, don't leave it until 1 o'clock on a Thursday before starting the assessment. Start it as soon as you can so that you've got some time in hand, either in case something goes wrong or in case you haven't quite understood what you need to do, or even just to give yourself some more time for the next assessment. During the assessments, we will be able to provide any clarification that's needed, but to be fair to all students, we won't be providing any guidance on how to do the assessment. So if you are really stuck with a particular part, then please don't go approaching your module coordinator for advice or help with that, because we won't be doing it. We will be treating those a bit more like exams. We are also now planning for the various scenarios that we might need to put in place for next academic year, for next semester. Obviously, the situation is still very unclear in terms of what restrictions we will have, how much social distancing, how much use of PPE we'll need. But we are looking at the various options that we'll need to put in place. That will include some aspects of more online delivery. It may include reworking our practicals and our projects and our computer use. But we are very active in doing that, and we'll clarify those as the situation becomes more clear over the next 2 or 3 months. We do want to try and keep students as well informed in that as possible, and we will be letting you know what we're looking at as we clarify it. And we'll also be looking for student input at various points. So we will be asking our student reps their views on certain ideas, and also if any of you have any queries or concerns or suggestions, then please do let us know, and we'll factor those in as well as we can. Okay, well, I hope all goes well for the assessments coming up. Do prepare for those well. As I say, hopefully they'll go okay instead of the exams, and I hope everything's going all right.